What's up everybody, it's Oprelia here, and today we're going to be looking into these new kick-ass features by Gemini 2.0, and these include image editing, visual stories, and even birthday cards. And the crazy part is that all of these features are free and accessible at Google AI Studio. There's no credit-based systems, and there's no region blocks, unlike their new video model, which I've been dying to try out, but obviously it's not available in my country. So let's kind of dive into what this basically can do, starting off with the birthday card. So basically, this is an image generator that will be creating you simple birthday card, pretty consistent quality. Maybe the imagery behind the flowers don't necessarily represent like a birthday. It could be balloons or something, but hey, you can obviously prompt that in if you want to. So that's one thing that shows. The visual story is also pretty impressive. So basically, we'll be creating you a 3D animation story, and it will be accompanied by images and text, and I guess you could like print them out on an A4 paper and create a book out of it and use it as a story to tell your children at bedtime. It could be many things, or maybe you're doing you need some inspiration on, okay, this is starting to look a duck and a goat here, and the image consistency is pretty good, but you can definitely see that there's some changes here a bit on the style and the lighting. This one looks very cartoony. This one has more 3D things, but you could probably tell the children probably wouldn't notice that this is like the story is different here or the imagery is different. I think it's mostly consistent, so that's a pretty cool feature. Now the big thing obviously here is going to be image editing, and this is something that can do a lot of alterations on existing images. So this is the prompt that they always start here. So croissants, and then it adds chocolate on top of them. By the way, as just like a culinary advice, this is the best way to do it. Don't add chocolate inside, croissants. It's disgusting. So this is a much more better way to do it. But I mean, preferably, I just don't really like even, chocolate on croissants. And we can add any types of images over here, and the consistency will be different. So here's a image that I was able to prompt out, or maybe it's somebody else's prompt. And you can upload it here, and it will take around 4 seconds to basically usually prompt out these things. And we can say things like, turn the glasses into more futuristic, and also change background into a server room. So maybe this character is hacking or something like this, and it usually takes around 8 seconds to basically make a prompt and make changes on these images. And here we go. Okay, there's a server room. Okay, the consistency is not as great, but it's actually using some type of futuristic glasses. Not what I had in mind. This is like a visor or something. Let's take another image that I was able to try out earlier. So this was on our second last video where we were talking about, I don't even remember, remove the background and create a sunny grass plants. And this is like a lot of people have used this tool to, basically crop out images or change backgrounds or add certain types of accessories in. And here it's able to even use some type of natural light here. You got lens flare. And then we can continue editing these images. Like, for example, we can say, make the helmet more darker. And we could say like, oh, add a cow on the background on the grass fields. It's able to follow those orders like really, really well. And you don't even need to line out these things. But as you can see here, this is not looking good. So this is pretty bad. And so it's not always like consistent with the actual art style. So let's try to do another image here. Add a top hat to the character. Let's see if it's able to do. And this is kind of the different with the new Midjourney edit tool, where Midjourney is able to distinguish the style that is being used on the image, and it will try to keep correlating with that style on the image that you added in. And here we can see, once again, it's not able to distinguish really what style we have going on here. Yes, it added a top hat, which is good job, well done, but artistically, this is not the same. We can also turn the art style more into realistic 3D. So it's able to do quite a lot of different things, I have to say. and I'm pretty impressed by some of the results that I was able to play around with it earlier. Okay, this is definitely didn't do almost anything here. Okay, let's try something else. Let's do a plant over here. Turn the plant and the image into a 2D anime style. And then there's also a couple of advanced settings here. Safety settings, stop sequences, output lens. I don't know what the top P is supposed to be. Temperature is like the creativeness. And well, it did turn it into a 2D image, but this is not the same thing. Let's see if I actually can show you some of the other things here. So I was playing around quite a bit already before starting to do this video to kind of showcase different potential things over here. So here, for example, I created the ice cream ball. So you can also create images inside it. So it's not just an editor tool, it can also prompt. And I did not say add a chocolate sauce. Okay, looks a bit more like licorice. Then I added cinnamon. I don't know if it's actually called cinnamon. I think it's no, whatever. And then I said add a human hand into it. It was able to add that. Then I said add a chocolate bar behind it. Okay, this was once again not consistent with the art style, but it did add it on the background, as I said, on behind. It looks a bit front, but it's kind of on the behind as well. And then I also said add a dollar bill top of the chocolate bar, but it kind of added on the behind the ice cream itself, like as a, I don't know, like a handkerchief or something. But basically, it's a pretty cool tool, and it can definitely edit your images. If you're just wanting to crop out an image, let's just do another one here. Let's try, okay, this one. Remove the background and make it transparent. So this is a pretty hard image, very detailed one, very artistic. Let's see if it's able to basically do it. You can also combine two images together and like maybe have a character, your face or something, and want to add it into a plane or something. Okay, this is, I'm not really sure how I'm supposed to do that, but I probably should have added like a new prompt altogether. Let's just try it again with a new remove background, and let's see what basically happens. Is it able to will it remove all the crowds, or will it just leave the Viking over here? Okay, it was able to clean it up. Not the bestest quality, but still, hey, it was able to understand what I was doing. This is not like a very good image to render out in the first place, given out the art style. But that basically wraps up my thoughts about the AI Studio. There's a lot of other features like the streaming stuff where you can talk to it. You can show like video analyzer feature, Mac Explorer. There's a couple of other things that they added out, but I'm always interested more in the art stuff. So if you want to play around with these, you can find them on the gallery section for math stuff, worksheets, geometry, all types of crazy things. So in case you're interested in that, check out this section. But in case you want to try it out, you can find a link to this studio in the description down below. Thanks for watching. Make sure to smash that like button and subscribe. I will be seeing you very soon on a next new video.